Hey guys, this is Rohith Kuritala, and with my partner Ivy Edinburgh, we made this is our final game project. So we decided to call this game Laser Tag, from the game all kids like to play. So yeah, the final game is kind of inspired from 80s space shooting games, most notably Asteroid. And the game mechanics of this game were exactly the same as Asteroid, kind of giving it a nostalgia feel to most of the players who would like to play it. So we decided to have 3 to 4 levels for the game, and uh, the UI is also I looked for spacey fonts on the internet just to nail the aesthetic, and also we it's not the same as the actual presentation we gave in the design documents, but this is pretty close. So, yeah. So, Laser Tag is a game where the story follows an unnamed protagonist, which will be played by you. You work for the Unified Aerospace Corporation, where the government or the corporation gives you a payload which you need to deliver to another planet or system, which has mysterious uses which we would not describe just to give it the mysterious feel. So what happens is that this news goes out to all of those space pirates all over the galaxy, and now they just want to get the payload from you. So basically, this game is just you defending yourself from them and finally giving the payload back to them. That's pretty much the game. Which the story also follows the '80s time when games had no clear story and stuff. So yeah, it took us 2 weeks to work on the game, and my partner will now walk you guys through the game as she's playing it.
Hi, this is Ivy, and I'll just walk us through really quick. Well, not really quick, but I'll walk us through just what we've done, a couple of our levels, and everything. So I'm going to just start by clicking on our how-to button that kind of just explains, gives us a little demo of what our game is like. So here we are. We enter the room. You see we got the our little player. Right now what I'm doing, I'm moving the right arrow key, and he's spinning in a circle in the right. If I move the left arrow key, he is spinning in the circle to the left. If I press the up arrow key, he moves forward, and I can press up and one of the left or right ones at the same time, and you can see I can make these little loops. And you see our score is up in the left-hand corner, and our health bar, the giant green rectangle, is in the right-hand corner, upper right-hand corner. And right now, you see all these little diamonds, these blue diamonds, just jumping around the screen. And they're not doing anything to our health right now. And it says right here on the bottom, space bar to shoot, arrow keys to move. So let's try that. So if I do the space bar, oh, he disappeared. You can see these little lasers shooting out of our player here. But it's not doing anything to our score or our health right now because it's just the demo. So here, it's this giant arrow in the bottom of the screen. I'm going to click on that. And now we get the second part. All right, go to green, shoot everything else. So we still have our score, and we still have our little lasers. And here, I'll show you real quick. If you go to the wall, you're just going to bounce right off. Kind of like, we've just kind of combined all the stuff from our other games we've done in class. Like the fruit clicker game, we've combined it with not the koala game, a little bit of the koala game, hardly, but mostly the fruit clicker and evil clutches is kind of what we base this off of. And the coding for how you can see our spaceship kind of moves like it looks like it's space. If I stop pressing the arrow key, I'll slow down and stop. It's from one of Sean Spalding's coding videos. Here I'll go to green, just like it says. And I'm going to start the game by going to green. Oh, here they go. And now you see if I get the bad guys, there's a smoke effect, and they disappear. You can see my score will increase, and if I can get hit by this guy, you'll see my health will decrease, but not that much because it's the beginning. Oh, and I see, you can see what just happened. Oh no. And that green plus sign I just got is a health, and it helped me, they're just randomly generated. There it is again, just kind of like in the Evil Clutches game. So I'm going to go to the next level. And as you go to the next level, they're going to get progressively harder. You can see there's more enemies this time. Some of them are bouncing a little higher. The other shaped enemies, kind of ninja star shaped enemies, are going to take your health away faster than the squares. And here you got to get past all the enemies. Last level, you didn't necessarily have to kill all the enemies to make it to the end, but here you definitely do. Oop, I hope I don't die. It's hard to record and play at the same time. And there's our lose room. All right. I'll take us through a couple of our levels by going through this again, but if I press the N button, the N letter button on the keyboard, it'll take us through all our levels, as you can see. And here's our win room. We delivered the package. We're enjoying a nice marshmallow on a unnamed, ambiguous planet. Here I have a button that says hard with an exclamation point. It's kind of self-explanatory. It's not, I wouldn't say an impossible level, but definitely the most difficult level in the game. It's not attached to our other levels. You don't have to go through these rooms to win the game, but you can do it on your own once you finish the other games and you're maybe looking for an extra challenge. It's kind of luck of the draw how they decide to bounce off the walls. I'll show you really quick. I have passed it before, but I've been having trouble recently because it's a challenging, frustrating level. And there I am in the lose room. I have a button that says art, and that's just going to basically take you to your credits for all our art. We got our sprites from a different place and our backgrounds from a lot of artists online, and we mentioned that there. You can't hear it in the video, but when you're playing the game, you can. Our sound when you shoot is a pew pew, because we thought that was funny, and our background music is a Space Odyssey music because you're in outer space. Thank you so much for listening and for your time, and good luck grading everything else. Thank you.